Here are the ingredients: onion, garlic, sliced peppers, some cod cut up, about 2 pounds, diced tomatoes, some tomato paste, some coconut milk, cilantro, a little bit of cayenne, sea salt, pepper. Step 1 is to saute the onions in some oil at medium to medium-high heat. I like to always salt my onions when I saute them. So I'll put a little bit in now. And I'm going to soften them. I'm going to cook them until they're soft, basically. They're going to stew later, but I like to bring out some of the sweetness from sauteed onions. And right before they're soft, I'm going to put in the minced garlic and let that also cook just for a minute or so till it's fragrant. Onions, garlic in the pan. All right, time to add tomato paste, or diced tomatoes, 1 can. Mix that up real quick. Deglaze the pan a little bit if you need to from your onions or tomatoes from your onions. Now mix in the tomato paste. And the coconut milk. Mix and cook for like just a couple of minutes. Here's what it looks like. All right, after a couple of minutes of cooking, looks like this. Take a rich tomato sauce with that coconut. I'm going to put in the cod chunks. They are now going to, what they look like, they're going to simmer in this sauce now for about 12 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. I turn them over about halfway through. If they're not covered, which they probably won't be. So I kind of have a lot of cod for this one, maybe too much cod. But the fish is the good part, so I'm not worried about it. So also, once I get this cod in here, it's a lot of fish. Got the cod and I'm kind of covering it up. The way I did this last time was that then I put the sliced peppers on top. That I can kind of cover. It gets a little bit soupier as you cook too. Now I'm going to put all the peppers just on top. kind of stir them in a little bit. I'll do a little stirring in the middle of this too, but I'm gonna let it kind of simmer down a little bit. Before I do that, I'll turn this heat up just a little bit more. It'll actually probably start simmering on its own. It looks like there's almost too much pepper on top, but it cooks down and you're going to want it later. It's delicious in the stew. And then I'm going to sprinkle Maldon sea salt all over this. I'm going to put a dash of cayenne. Kind of like a powder of cayenne, and black pepper. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. There you go. It's going to start simmering. Put the lid on and cook. Gonna cook now for about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done.